courtside in sunny Madrid at the Arnold Classic Europe, and we start in the bantamweights. And a new addition to the roster in Marino Morales. This man may be new to the Arm Wars Super Series, but he's certainly not new to the sport of arm wrestling. Massive pedigree as a former Spanish national champion. Speed is a key weapon for Morales. It will need to be. His opponent is the elf, Ted Wilson. This young man is a mainstay of the bantamweights in the Super Series, hailing from Eskdale, Cumbria, 5'7", and a rock-strong 70 kilos, multiple British national champion. Before we get things underway, let's have a little look at some of the important rules of the sport. The athletes have 1 minute to get a fair grip. Their elbows must remain on the 7x7 elbow pad throughout the round. The referee can award a running foul during the match. It's a little bit like playing an advantage in soccer. And an athlete on a running foul must win the pin in order to get the restart. 2 consecutive fouls by any athlete loses them the round.
My name is Ted Wilson from the UK, and I'm here to pull the Spanish national champion, Marino Morales. Marino Morales, he's very, very quick. Coming into the match, I was a little bit worried. He's got similar length levers to me, and he's very quick. I really want to beat him with the hand and wrist, whether he's got short arm, long arm, whoever I pull, I want to beat on top rope. But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really mind. If it stops, I'll just pull anyway. Strongest guy in this match, me. Always, all day, 100%. I'm very, very strong at the moment.
Marino Morales pacing the stage, looking a little pensive, as is so often the case when an athlete comes into a new format, the Super Series. Time and time again we're told that a 6-round format is a test, and there's a man who's made his home in the Super Series. Confident and bristling with power right now. A lean but a ready Ted Wilson.
All right,
here we go.
Hit. All right,
Wilson in the pink shirt.
Straighten his wrist
opponent.
Straighten his wrist.
Marino Morales.
Shoulders are
the man in the brown.
Straighten
the
out
man in the stripes is Nosferatu Dan Thomas.
Ready to go!
Big, big drive there. Enormous hit, but it's soaked up. Ted Wilson is on fire.
The Matrix, man. God damn!
What a start from Wilson. Let's look at that on the replay. Look at the hit from Morales. He was off like a bullet. Little elbow foul went onto the runner, but it was soaked up, and a massive drive on the counter from the aggressive Cumbrian.
How's your arm?
Strong as
The elf Wilson
If it stops, I win. Simple.
It's pretty definitive from Ted Wilson in his corner there. Aggressive and intense at the start of this match. Morales needs to find a way back in. It's a nightmare start to the Super Series.
Just bring these fingers down a little bit off the knuckles. Straighten out the wrist, both of you. Shoulders in. Ready to go!
Big, big drive. Oh, Ted Wilson is on fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
Made that look so easy. Look at that on the replay, soaking up the hits, and the power inside is shocking for Wilson. Morales may have well hit a wall there. It just did not move.
I'm telling you, the Matrix works. I am the Matrix.
Bueno, tú tira, mete aquí arriba.
Yo tiro aquí el puente intentando arrastrar.
Al puente, ahí, al puente.
Marco Rodriguez trying to settle down.
Straighten up your wrist.
His teammate.
Both of you straighten your wrist.
Who will
Shoulders
be shell-shocked at this
Set,
period of time because his first
Ready,
2 hits of... Oh, there's a massive drive, but again he stops short, and once Wilson puts the brakes on, his power is in a different league. Running foul for Morales. I think it was the elbow off the back of the pad. May have been a lift. We've seen that a couple of times from him.
Let's straighten these wrists out. Shoulders,
Now the strap favours the power man. Morales is anchored onto the Englishman now. That's going to be a bad day. Big counter. Ted Wilson all over the hand and the wrist of the Spaniard. Big counter drive, Morales. Better match for the Spaniard, but still the same result, and Ted Wilson is taking over. Let's look at that on the replay. There was the huge forward drive from Marino Morales, but he couldn't finish, and it's a bad day on home ground for the debutant.
Jarry now, he's hitting fast onto that sore spot, you know where Barry hurt it.
Try and keep away from it best you can.
We'll try and rotate more now, just reverse now. We'll try and set on him a bit of reverse.
Está fuera, déjate de jugar.
6 rounds is a long time, and
Straighten that wrist
Ted
up.
Wilson saying there that
Need to go a little over this
he's
way.
beginning to feel
That's
old
good for centre.
injuries.
Stay there. Shoulders.
Changes his style a little
Ready, go.
bit. Forced him for the top roll. Big drive from Morales, but he stops again, and Wilson will start to go to work. Carving back, attacking the hand and wrist. Morales so aggressive with that hit. That one must have hurt. Ted Wilson is on fire, but he's clearly feeling it there. Jarry, he says straight after the match. So intense. Watch for this counter. Bang! There's the drive, and you can see the reaction of Wilson. Ooh, he said. And then his own counter, and it's to the pad. Happy to see that go to
I'll
4.
give it
He
3
can't
weeks
lose.
rest, really good rest on that section. And it's coming back already now.
You're going out on the reverse.
I'll try and reverse, and he's coming in onto that lower palm, so it's attacking all that area that damaged with Baz.
Nada más que eso. Solo eso, mira, empujar ahí, por ahí. Olvídate, que no tienes, joder, te lo digo yo.
Entiendo aquí.
So difficult for the
Straighten his wrist.
Spanish athlete to keep
Just because he's carving in
the
that zone.
confidence and the desire to win here, because Ted Wilson is already 4 to the good, but look at that from Marino Morales! Just when you think it was safe to go back in the water, whack! Straight to the pad, and that's what we know the Spaniard can do. Look at the blistering. That is an incredible drive. Ted Wilson was goldfish there.
Es que es buscar el equilibrio entre el por fuera y el por dentro, meter al...
For the very first time,
Intentarte ir afuera porque te va a esperar ahí.
this exciting Spanish debutant shows what he can do. And Ted Wilson
Guys,
put on the
straighten
pad
your
He's
wrist.
not even closed his
for the
fingers
first
up.
time.
Not even closed his fingers up.
If that's how he wants to grip on your hand, I'll let him go. As long as your wrists are straight. Ready, go!
Big drive again, so close to the pad. Wilson puts the brakes on. Oh, that's a phenomenal hit from Morales. Wilson able to stop it. Look at that on the replay. It looked like a pin from this angle. Huge hit. Ooh, that's so close. Wilson did stop it, brings it up. Morales questionable as well on the elbow. He's shaking his head.